Hello everyone, my name is Danny. This is not a review, but a video for my first one of its kind here in my YouTube career. I've been on YouTube since 2017, but I've been keeping track of all the movies that I've watched since 2013. So technically, this is the best of the decade. And it's the first one I'm putting out on YouTube. Obviously, the next one would be in 2030 after 2030 is done, going into 2031. So hopefully I'm able to keep going. Hopefully I'm able to have that long of a YouTube career and just keep going and keep up with this process that I've been going through. And I watched thousands and thousands of movies, and I put together a list of the best, which I have 437 on that list. And I spent good 3 weeks at the end of the year getting that all together for you guys. And then this video, which is the worst of the decade. So we are going to go all the way back here to the worst, and I'm going to give you my top 10. And guess what? Because I'm a nice guy, I'll give you a bonus 5. So this is the honorable mentions 11 through 15. I'll start at 15. Number 15 worst movie of the decade was the 2014 film Don Quixote. You can look it up if you want to. There we go. Number 14 is the 2007 movie Metamorphosis. You can look that up if you want to. Number 13 is the 2012 movie called The Letter. Number 12 is a movie I watched couple months ago. It's a 2018 film called Birdland. Nothing to do about birds, I'll tell you that much. Number 11, bonus movie, before we get to the top 10, worst of the decade, is the 2016 film 50 Shades of Black. Obviously a ripoff of the 50 Shades of Grey movies, if you've never heard of it. So there we go. Ready for the top 10? Here we go. The worst movies of the decade. I made a top 72. This is the top 10. The 2014 movie California Scheming. You can look it up, but I would not suggest watching any of these movies, but I'm sure you've seen at least one of them. But these are movies not to suggest, I will tell you that much. The number 9 worst movie of the decade is the 2010 film Vampires Suck. Number 8 is basically the Sharknado series. I put down the 2013 movie Sharknado, but with the way that I was doing things, it pretty much means the series. But the first one, we all kind of got hooked on them. You either watched them or you didn't. Number 7 worst movie of the decade is the 2019 movie Blood Myth. If you just would go back a couple videos for me, I have my worst of 2020. That is the number 2 worst movie of 2020. It makes my number 7 of the decade list. Number 6 is the 2011 movie Escapee. Something to look up. Escapee. Number 5 is the 2012 movie Alien Uprising. Not of the alien that we know, but yeah, it's somebody trying to make an alien movie that didn't need to be made. That's what that is. So that's the top 5, Alien Uprising. Number 4 is the 2014 movie called Left Behind. This was Nicolas Cage's attempt to make a Christian movie, because there was a series of Christian movies called Left Behind quite a while ago, and then they tried to remake it with somebody with a name, and so Nick Cage was put up for it, and that kind of spurned a couple bad Nicolas Cage movies in the last 10 to 20 years, pretty much 10 years, and this is the worst one that I think he made. Number 3, drum roll please. The 2015 movie called The Three Tails. Only thing I remember about it is being airplanes, I think. The three tails, the airplanes. but it makes my top 3 of the worst of the decade. Number 2 is the 2007 movie called Grizzly Rage. I was expecting a bear to be ripping people apart. You know, you have a bear, rage. It was just dumb. And it makes my list at number 2 for the worst of the decade. And the number 1 worst movie that I have seen in the decade of keeping track of all these thousands of movies is called Murder Manual. It is a 2020 film. It was number 1 on my video that I just made a little while ago. And it has one of the lowest ratings I've ever seen on imdb.com, which is the site that I use. And yeah, I've never seen a movie that's more pointless. I mean, I've seen movies where people are sitting around not talking to each other for like 10 minutes, and they think that's effective filmmaking. And it's nothing compared to this that just has no point whatsoever. So, Murder Manual, if you want to watch it and feel dumber for an hour and a half, congratulations to you. So this is a glimpse into my list of 72. I've been trying to think about how to handle it if you would like the list of 72 and the best list of 437. The only way I can think of is for you to be able to message me if you can figure that out, or if you want to leave your email in the comments if you don't care if other people have it, or if you can come up with a different way to have things. I'll give it to you if you can figure out a way for us to connect, and for me to send you my lists. So thank you guys for watching this. I'm happy to move into 2021, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.